Hey guys, welcome back to the Hot Rod Hangout YouTube channel. Today we're putting in a little work on Michelangelo, our 54 Chevy. If this is the first time you've come to our page, we have a podcast and we also work on hot rods. Uh, Michelangelo, just a little background on him. He's been kind of the back burner car since we picked up the Model A. But we've owned it a year. We've been needing to do something with his paint for probably the whole year. He still has rust. He still has patina. We don't know where he's going to end up in the end, so we didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. So we started looking at alternatives, and we came across this product, and it's a temporary paint protectant, paint additive, um, and people were having good results with it. So we decided to give it a shot and see what it looks like on our car. So the product itself is flood Penetrol. We've seen people use paintbrushes. We've seen people use sponges. I believe we even seen somebody use rags. We've decided to use the paintbrush method. We're just going to go over the whole car. Uh, Obviously, not going over the glass and the bumpers and stuff like that this time. We are just going to do the body. We're going to leave the roof. Um, The roof is shiny. It looks like it's been repainted previously. This product is supposed to be a matte finish, so we'll see how it looks. Alright, so we've seen a couple videos of people using brushes. We've seen a couple videos of people using sponges. We even seen one with rags. There's really no directions because this isn't really what it's meant to be used for. But it does say that if you're going to do chrome, you can use 4/0 steel wool soaked in this. But make sure that you, one precaution, make sure that the leftovers and anything that you soak in it, you don't leave in your garage. You will burn your garage down.
Okay.
So we're just going to brush it on, see what it looks like. that's it. A little scared, a little nervous about how it's going to turn out. The texture is a little rougher than I thought it was going to be, but seeing the cars done, when they're doled out, it don't look like that. It is supposed to have like a matte satin finish, so it does say give it 12 to 24 hours to dry. So the whole car is covered. We didn't do the roof. That may be something we do tomorrow, depending on what it looks like. We weren't really trying to beautify it. I mean, you know, there's rust, there's holes, there's paint missing. We were just kind of trying to stop it from continuing to flake and put a little bit of shine in it, kind of like we give a shit about it. Like I said in the beginning, this car is kind of what it is right now. Once the Model A gets done, after our January 4th show, our show, make sure you pay attention at the end of the video for the details on it. After the January 4th show, this car will start its transformation. Some sort of V8, automatic, possible chassis swap, but if this turns out good, then it may get poppy patinaed after we do the necessary body work, or it may get a fresher paint job. We don't know yet. We haven't really talked about it. Our main focus right now is obviously my Model A, which hopefully it'll be coming home soon, and then we can start putting out some of that content. We did get the motor done, so we're gonna pause the video for right now, and we'll come back. It'll be dark tonight, so we won't be able to do it at 12 hours, but we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, welcome back. 24 hours later, she's dry to the touch. Pretty pleased with how it came out, so let's take you around. So it is a little more shinier than we were hoping for, but it is what it is. We're hoping it dulls out a little bit. It's also still just been in the carport, so we don't really, once it gets out in the sun, it may kind of lighten up a little bit, but for the most part, kind of digging the look of it. So we did this all last night, and then this morning when we came out, Ashley decided that she wanted the top done, so she did that while I handled some other stuff. It looks really good. I mean, obviously you can tell on the hood there's a bad spot, and on this front fender, these two areas right here were the worst. A lot of paint flaking and stuff like that, and we kind of knocked it down. We didn't go over what we did beforehand, but we washed the whole car with 4-aught steel wool and dish liquid. We went over it a little bit, thought we had it where it was going to be, where it may fill in, because this product is self-leveling. There is some spots that I wish were a little smoother, but it is what it is. So no, it's not a restored. There's a lot of work to do on the car, like there's rust on the doors, that paint correction up there, or whatever we have to do there. But we were just trying to kind of protect what we got. This car, even though it is our weekend cruiser, it is our primary hot rod right now, it is basically the back burner car. We're not putting a lot of money in it right now. Most of our money is going to the Model A. Once that car gets done, then this will be the primary project. This car is going to be Ashley's. So kind of the preemptive plans is we're going to get the automatic in it. We're going to look harder at the frame. If it has any rust on the frame and stuff like that that we can't address, we're probably going to put it on an S10 Blazer chassis. They have the same wheelbase within, like, I think an inch, and the same track width. So we know that it'll fit. It already has an S10 rear end under it, so we know the widths are correct. Ashley wants to do the interior. The body itself, we're just gonna fix the rust up, get the trim off of it, keep some trim, you know, do some blacking out, but basically just kind of make it a grunge hot rod, which is kind of what we're trying to be known for. I know automatic, oh, it's got to have an automatic. The reason for that is this is going to be primarily Ashley's car. So I want to build it where she's confident enough to get in it, drive it no problem. She can drive the 5-speed. If she had to get somewhere in it right now, she could take it no problem. But bigger, like for instance, our year show, January 4th, Don Garlis Drag Race Museum up in Bellevue, Florida. Go check it out. It's right now, it's just on the Facebook, Instagram. It's in our link tree. We're getting a website together, guys. Super excited about everything that's going on. But that show, Ashley, it's too far for her. She can't drive it that far. She's not that confident in it, which is fine, completely fine. I understand it. So, fortunately, we got to take the tow rig anyway. The trailer's got to go. So, we're just going to throw this on it, and Ashley's going to tow the truck and trailer, or she's going to drive the truck and trailer up there. Kind of hang out. The car will be there. This is the car that kind of started. We had it when we had started the podcast. So this is kind of the car that started us. So we had talked about maybe getting rid of it. When we first bought it, I had put the for sale or trade sticker on it. That's kind of how I always am, man. Anything's for sale. Just got to open up your pocketbook. But me and Ashley were talking, and this is the car that kind of started this for us. You know, I've had cars before, but this is kind of Ashley's introduction to hot rods. So she wanted to do the car. I'm completely cool with that. So stay tuned for those updates. But for right now, Flood Penetrol. We got it at Lowe's. It's a paint additive, and I mean, look at it. Yeah, she's still rusty. Yeah, she's patinaed, but she's shining. Probably should have done the rims, but that'll be another weekend project. So guys, till next time, get out, drive your shit. Later.